there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What's happening? My name is Anoop and welcome to Vedantu. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas celebration and you guys are all looking forward for the week. So, with that said, let's start this week with a bang. And today we're going to be doing the second part of some very important questions of physics which you can expect in your board exams as well. So today our topics are going to be on light and as well as human eye and colorful world. So we'll be solving all 1 mark question, 3 mark question as well as 5 mark question. So get your pens and paper ready. Let's start without wasting any more time. Let's start with light and then we'll move on to our human eye and colorful world as well. So let's start with the 1 mark question and then work our way to the 5 mark question. The same goes with human eye and colorful world as well. So pay attention, get your pens and papers ready and solve it with me. There'll be a lot of problems from light wala chapter. As you guys already know, human eye, so there's no problem at all. I mean, there are no problems, not in the sense there's numericals. Yeah, there's no numericals in human eye and colorful world. When I say no problems, I mean it's not a cakewalk, but yeah, it's pretty easy nonetheless. So let's get started, guys, without wasting any more time and let's stop blabbering. The first question. Redraw the given diagram and show the path of the refracted ray. So you see that it's a convex lens. You're supposed to find out what is going to happen to this ray of light that is passing through the focus, and after refraction, what do you think would happen to this ray of light? Now I want everyone to solve it. Put it on in the comment section below if you have to, but make sure that you do it with me. Alright, the answer, I think you guys already know about it. When the ray of light is passing through the principal axis, through the focus, then after refraction, the ray of light will become parallel to the principal axis. So that would be the answer. Now remember, there are three standard incident rays. One, when the ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, after refraction it will pass through the focus. If the ray of light is passing through the focus, then after refraction it will become parallel to the principal axis, and a ray of light that is passing through the optic center would pass through undeviated. These are the three standard rays of incidence. If you remember that, this is going to be quite an easy one. So that's how it is going to be. A simple, easy 1 mark question just by understanding the basic stuff. 1 mark question, people. Just for that. Alright. Moving on to the second one. This is going to be a little bit, I'm going to turn up the heat a little now. 2 mark question. Your question is, the refractive index of what is given is 1.33 and the speed of light in air is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. It's not 3 into 108, it's 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. And calculate the speed of light in water. Your options are 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, 1.8 into 10 to the power of 7 meter per second, or 2.2 into 10 to the power of 7 meter per second. How do you do this? Simple. Now, first of all, the refractive index of what is given. So refractive index, you can represent it as mu. So I'm going to represent mu over here. So that's 1.33. They've also given you the refractive, the speed of light in air. Speed of light in air. So VA, speed of light in air, is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. First thing, guys, write on the formula. Right, guys, it's a 2 mark question, so don't just directly jump into it. Write on the formula. Even if you get the calculation wrong, it's okay. You'll still end up getting at least half or even 3/4 of the mark. So remember that. So the next step, write on the formula. What's the formula? The refractive index of water is equal to the speed of light in water. The speed of light in air divided by the speed of light in water. That is the refractive index of water with respect to air. That is what it means. So here. It's not actually H, so let me just clear that up a little. Let me just erase that part. I mean, let me just write it cleanly, or else you'll say, sir, why did you write H? It's not H, it's new. All right. Anyways, so refractive index is given as 1.33. Speed of light in water is given as 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. You're supposed to calculate this. Very simple. Is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 divided by 1.33. So if you divide this, you will get it as 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. That's it. That is the answer, people. 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second is what you're going to get. Such an easy question for 2 marks. All yours, if you remember this one formula. Now here, they've taken the, the absolute refractive index, speed of light in vacuum divided by speed of light in the medium. This could be correct if the speed of light was given in terms of vacuum, but here the speed of light is given in air. That's why I took this formula. It's absolutely right because the speed of light in air and vacuum here is almost the same. That is what they've given, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. That is the same thing in vacuum as well. So it's correct, technically correct over here. But in the future, when you're given the when you're given the question, do not just directly take it as speed of light in vacuum. If it is compared to vacuum, then yes. If it is not compared to vacuum, then you will have to take the respective medium and divide it by the speed of light in the medium that the light is traveling to. Alright, so that's it, people. Moving on to the next question. That's a 2-mark question. There it is, 2 in 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8. Such a easy bubbler question. Easy 2-mark. Third question. A focal length, again it's a 2-mark question. A convex lens of focal length 25 centimeter and a concave lens of focal length 10 centimeter placed in close contact with each other. Calculate the lens power of this combination. Now see, they've given you the focal length of a convex lens and a concave length. Both of these are put together. They're put very close to each other. You're supposed to find out what is the power when you combine these two lenses. Your options are 3D, 6D, minus 6D or minus 3D. How would you solve this question? I'm pretty sure lots of you guys would have directly add up 25 plus 10. That's what you would have done, because when you talk about the combination of power, you're supposed to add up. But remember guys, they've given you the focal length, they've not given you the power. So first thing is find out the power. How do you find the power? P is equal to 1 by F. Alright, so I'll take it as P1 is equal to 1 by F1. So first of all, let me write down F1 first. F1 is given as 25 centimeter. Now, it's given in centimeter. And here, they've asked you to convert it to diopter. So convert that to meter. So divide this by 100. Because if you want to convert to when you talk about, if you have to convert to diopter, you have to, have the focal length in terms of meters. So divide it by 100. So you get a 0.25 meter. F2, that is the focal length of the concave lens. See, it's a concave lens. A concave lens will have negative focal length. Remember all these sign conventions, people. This is where a lot of you guys go wrong. So please, all the people listening to the video right now, make sure that you look into all these sign conventions. Why to lose marks? Why to lose marks? Such an easy question. So yeah, do not lose marks for all these. Alright. So anyways, here they've given it as minus 10 centimeter. So convert that to meter, divided by 100, you'll get a minus 0.10 meter. Now find out the power. So P1 is equal to 1 by F1. F1 is 0.25. So that's basically 4 diopter. I'll get it as 4 diopter. P2 is equal to 1 by F2, which is equal to 1 by minus 0.10, which is nothing but minus 10 diopter. 1 by 0.10 is nothing but minus 10. So here it is minus 10 diopter. Now what is P? P is equal to P1 plus P2. Simple. P1 is 4 and P2 is minus 10. So here is what? Minus 6 diopter. Simple. Simple. All the people, listen carefully, look into all these sign conventions and look into all these small details, and that is what is going to fetch you marks, people, at the end of the day. Because anyways, you're going to attempt these questions. If you're asked, you either have no option or you might find this easy. So why to lose marks in these kind of questions? Where for sure, if you just look into all these sign conventions and all these small details, you will end up getting the whole mark. So don't lose these kind of marks, right? So that's the 2 mark questions right there in your bag, people. Carry it around like a like a Santa Claus wherever you go. Alright, we're moving on to the 4th question. At what distance should an object be placed from a convex lens of focal length 18 centimeter to obtain an image at 24 centimeters from it? On the other side, what will be the magnifications produced in this case? Your options are 1 by 2, minus 1 by 3, minus 2 and minus 3. What do you think is the right answer? It's a very simple question. You're supposed to find out what is the magnification. First of all, write down the given data. If you want, you can just draw a rough diagram as well. It's a convex lens, so this is what it will look like. So the focal length is given as 18 centimeter and the image distance is given as 24 centimeters on the other side. So it's a convex lens, so the image is going to be formed on the other side. So it's going to be plus 24. So write down the given data. F is equal to 18 centimeter and V is equal to 24 centimeter. Done. Now you're supposed to find out what is the focal length. Okay, it's going to be on the other side. It's going to be on the same side as that of the as the object, sorry, as the image. So it's going to be on the other side. So it's going to be plus 18 centimeter. So suppose to find out what is U first. 1 by F is equal to 1 by U plus 1 by V. Sorry, minus 1 by V. It's sorry people, mistakes. 1 by V minus 1 by U is the formula. It's a lens formula. So 1 by F is equal to 1 by 18 is equal to 1 by V is 24 minus 1 by U. So it's take that at the other side. So 1 by U is equal to 1 by 24 minus 1 by 18. So find out the LCM, people. So find out the LCM. So I think it's you can take it as 7, sorry, 24, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 12, 1, 4, yeah, 72, you can take it as 72, and 18, 4 is also 72, so you can take it as 3 minus 4 divided by 72, so you get it as what, minus 1 by 72, if I'm not wrong. I think that is the answer. So you get it as what, u is equal to what, this is 1 by u, this is 1 by u, so what is u? U is equal to minus 72 centimeter. Simple. Now to find out the magnification, m is equal to v by u. U is given as 24 and v is given as 72. Minus 72, minus sign as well. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 2, 6, 12, 2, 1, 2, 2, 8, 16, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 9, 18, 3, 3, 9. So you get as what? You get as minus 1 by 3, which means the object, the image formed is basically a real image, inverted image, and it's also going to be diminished because it's less than 1. That is it, people. You get it as minus 1 by 3. That would be the answer. I think that is what we got as well. That's it. Easy 3-mark question. Just a little bit of calculation, people, and you're done. Voila, that's all you have to do. Remember these formulas, people. Remember your lens wala formula. Remember your magnification wala formula. Remember your refractive index wala formula. And this entire chapter is going to be like flying in Air India. I don't know why I gave that reference, but still, you get the point. It's going to be smooth sailing. Here's another one. It's a 5-mark question this time. Now, this is going to be a little bit more than what you're supposed to write because it's a 5-mark question. Obviously, you have to write it as 1 mark in one line. So there's a lot asked in this question. First of all, list the sign conventions for reflection of light by spherical mirrors. Mirrors again. Draw a diagram and apply these conventions in the determination of focal length of a spherical mirror, which forms, okay, this is the first part of the question is still here. Draw the diagram and then apply these conventions in the determination of focal length of a spherical mirror, which forms a 3 times magnified real image of an object placed at 16 centimeters in front of it. What a brilliant question, if you ask me. Your options are this: 10 centimeter, minus 12 centimeter, minus 10 centimeter, and minus 16 centimeter. Such an amazing question, guys. First of all, write down the list of sign conventions. How do you do that? First of all, draw the diagram. So imagine this is a spherical mirror. It's a concave mirror, and remember what all you do, that if the object is placed over here and this is the incident ray that is falling towards the mirror, this side would be negative. The direction to the incident ray is taken as positive. The direction opposite to the incident ray is taken as negative. Any object placed above the principal axis is taken as positive, and any object placed below the principal axis is taken as negative. And all distances are measured from the pole to on the principal axis itself. So what are the points? First of all, list out the sign conventions. First thing, write that down. Incident ray on the direction of if it is in the direction as the incident ray, then it's taken as positive. If it's in the opposite direction to the incident ray, I'm just going to write it. Don't worry, guys, you can download all these notes, so don't worry about it. I'm just writing, as a rough note. You can still download all the notes, so don't worry about it. So anything that is opposite to the incident ray is taken as negative. Anything above the principal axis, is taken as positive. Anything below the principal axis, spelling, all right, below the principal axis is taken as negative. And then also one more thing, what is that? All distances are measured from the pole, so measured from pole on the principal axis, So these are all the points, and you can draw a diagram like this. You can also draw it for a convex or mirror as well. It would be the same thing. So positive, negative, and this would be positive, and this would be negative. So that's how it goes. Remember the Cartesian, your Cartesian coordinates and all that. Like in your Cartesian planes and all that, you remember that, no? In your graph, you take this as positive, negative, positive and negative. It's the exact same thing over here. So it's not like it's something new. It's the exact same thing, just applied over here as well. Now to find out the magnification. Now your question is, these are all this thing. I don't have any space to write, so I'm going to erase all of this. I hope you guys don't worry, guys, you can always download the notes. Maybe not what I've written over here right now, because that is not possible, but nonetheless you can still pause the video and take it down if you want to, and also you'll get all these notes as well, so don't worry about it. Anyways, now to solve the second part of the question. The question is, use this sign convention to determine the focal length of a spherical mirror which forms a magnified real image. Now first of all, if it's forming a magnified real image, then it has got to be a concave lens. Sorry, concave mirror. It has got to be a concave mirror, because in convex mirrors you're always going to get a virtual image. You're always going to get a virtual image, and here they've told that the magnification, it's a real image and it's magnifying 3 times. So what will be magnification? Will be -3. Why? Because the magnification is 3 times that of the object. If magnification of the object is 1, 3 times will be what? It will be 3, and it's a real image, and real images have magnification of -3. So let us m is equal to -3. Now here they've given the object is placed at 16 centimeter. So object distance u is always going to be -16. It's going to be minus, so it's going to be -16 centimeter. Now find out v. M is equal to -v by u. So m is taken as -3, and it's -v divided by -16. So take that to the other side. So what do you get? -v is equal to -3 into -16, so that'll be plus. So 3 6 18 1 3 1 3 4, so that'll be 48. You'll get us plus 48, but it's -v, so will be what? -48 centimeter. So you got the image distance. The image distance is also on the same side, that's why you get as minus. So image will also be on the same side. The distance will be 48 centimeter. Simple. Now to find out the focal length. Simple. Now that you found out the object distance and the image distance, what is there left? Use the mirror wala formula. 1 by s equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. I'm going to write it over here. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v is -48, and my image object distance is -16. So you can find out the LCM again. So 16, I believe 16. 3s are 48, so it'll be 1 plus 3 divided by -48. So you'll get us 4 divided by -48. 4 1 4 2 8. So you'll get us -1 by 12 is equal to 1 by f. So what is f? -12 centimeter. Voila, people, that's a 5-mark question right there, guys. So this is the entire notes, the sign convention, everything. You can download it, so don't worry about it. All of this you can download it in the description. We put it in the description. So again, you've read all of this, so don't worry, it'll be all there. This is the diagram. You can do the diagram as well and tell the direction of the incident ray, the direction of the which side is taken as positive, negative, focal length, center of curvature. If you want, you can denote that as well. So that'll be that, and the answer for this thing will be -12 centimeter. Such an easy question for 5-mark, people. It's a 5-mark question. It's such an easy type of question, so around to do it. Again, do not worry, don't stress yourself out, because the questions that can be asked from this chapter, especially light, is not going to be like out of the world. It's not going to be some IIT level question or some JE level question or some IAS interview level question. It's going to be of your grade. It's going to be from 10th standard itself. It's going to be from it's going to be the same type as NCERT. So all you got to do is prepare yourself well for this chapter. So that is the light chapter. Before we get into human eye and colorful world, people, if you want to have more such amazing sessions and have a lot of fun and gain 100% knowledge, all you got to do is click on the link that is given in the description and open the world of online learning at Vedantu, where you have the opportunity to attend unlimited live classes with the highest level of quizzes. You get to compete with the rest of the world and see where you're really at. The best of the best faculty with the best of the best minds, that is you guys, competing among yourself and checking out where you truly stand. With this, you have the opportunity to interact to take part in the interactive quizzes. So that means, like, even if you miss out a session, don't worry, you can still take the quiz. You can still check out the leaderboard and see where you would have fallen, if you were to attend that live session, because live sessions are going on 24/7. It's not humanly possible for you to sit 24/7 in front of a computer and check out all the session. So that is why you have this opportunity, so you never miss out on the most fun part of every single session. With this, you can download all the premium content of every single session and the handwritten notes of every class. So you never, mark my words, never miss out on anything that was taught. Never. Everything is at your fingertips. You can watch the replays, how many even number times that you want, because you know that there's only 3 months left, and you know that you have to prepare, you have to fasten yourself, you have to put in your 110% right now if you really want to score 95% number. And if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you want to do it. You really want that. You're not slacking behind and watching some comedy videos. You're spending some time and learning it. So yes, people, make the best out of it by clicking on the link that is given in the description. With that, you also have the opportunity to get your doubts cleared inside the session itself. You will not just have the master teacher, but you'll also have someone called as the class teacher to help you clear every single doubt. So you never walk out of the class with more doubts. You will be walking out of the class with a clear set of knowledge of what you have studied in the session. With all of these, you have 5,000 plus micro courses and crash courses, all for, you heard it right, free of cost. All you gotta do is click on the link that is given in the description, enroll into the pro subscription course, use the coupon code AMEPRO to avail your discounts as well, people. So this, if you go for the 1 month program, the base price of that is 2,699. If you use the coupon code AMEPRO, you get an additional discount of 500 rupees, and what you'll be essentially paying is 2,159 for the whole month. If you go for the 3 month program, that's about 6,999, so about 7,000 rupees. If you use the coupon code AMEPRO, you get a discount of 1,500 rupees, and what you'll be essentially paying is 5,599. Again, if you're someone who is already prepared and you want to revise, if you're someone who's revising right now and you want to bend, you want to practice some questions, if you're someone you've not started at all, no matter what category you fall under, you will be taken care of. We'll make sure that you guys are getting the best of the best to help you guys ace your exams. But with us, you should also make a promise that you're going to work with us, because it's not just us, it's not some magic potion that I give you and you become the Wizard of Oz. That doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. You have to work with us. But if you work with us, we'll give our best to make sure that you guys ace your exams. All right. So again, the link is given in the description, and the coupon code is AMEPRO. If you go for the 1 month program, you would have attended roughly about 250 sessions in that 1 month. You could have gone 300, 400 sessions also. If you just attend a minimum of 250 sessions, you would have roughly paid about 9 rupees per session. 9 rupees per session. And if you go for the 3 month program, you'd have attended about 700, 800, 900 sessions, because it totally is up to you guys. There's no limit to that. You can attend 100, 1,000, 2,000 sessions also. It's totally up to you guys. How much you make use of it is totally up to you, people. So if you do that, if you attend a minimum of 750 sessions, you're paying about 7.5 rupees per session. The more number of sessions you take, the lesser you're going to be paying, which, if you look at the price, is less than what you pay every day for a packet of Lays or a packet of Coke, right? So again, the link is in the description for your own future, people. You will be getting to study with the best of the best teachers on the best of the best online platform, that is, right? So again, the coupon code is AMEPRO. The link is given in the description as well as in the pinned comment section. With that said, let's get on to the next chapter, Human Eye and Colorful World. Some amazing questions waiting for you, people. Again, we'll start with 1 mark question, go on to the 3 mark questions as well. There's not so much as 5 mark questions. I mean, you have a couple of 5 mark questions. Just about the atmospheric refraction, the twinkling of stars, or advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. So these are the kind of 5 mark questions that you can expect. But it is a pretty simple chapter, because you know that they've took off pretty much, half the chapters are already gone. There's a lot of things that was there last year, like the structure of the eye and everything, but all of you guys are very lucky. You know that, no? Just do it. Alright, the first question. Name the component of white light which has the greatest wavelength. It's a 1 mark question. Go ahead, guys. Let me know what is the answer in the comment section below. Take your time, pause the video, but let me know. If you're watching the video live right now, write it down in the comment section below. I mean, in the chats, let me know what is the answer. Is it violet, blue, red, or yellow? Which is the one which has the greatest or the highest wavelength? And the answer, people, in 3, 2, 1 is going to be red, guys. Red has the highest wavelength. Least, however, would be that of violet. Red has the highest wavelength, and violet would have the least wavelength. All right, next question. Light of two colors, A and B, passes through a glass prism. A deviates more than B from its path of incidence. Which color has a higher speed in the prism? The options are color A, color B, both have the same wavelength, or can't say. Simple question. If you ask me, yes, it does. Now, the question might seem a little tricky, but think about it, guys. The greater the speed, the lesser is going to be the deviation. That means it will also have a greater wavelength as well. If it has less speed, then it will deviate more. So in this question, which is the one that is deviating more? A deviates more than that of B. So definitely A is slower. So which is higher speed? Color B. Simple. That's all. Simple funda, people. Simple logic. Remember that the greater the speed, the lesser would be the refractive index, the lesser would be the refraction as well. Lesser the speed, greater would be the refractive index, and more would be the deviation, or more would be the refraction. Right? So that is the answer. Moving on to the third question. This is the 2-mark question. So we are done with the 1-mark questions. Heading on to the 2-mark question, and then we'll go on to the 3-mark question as well. 2-mark question is this: why do stop signals on road have red colored lights? Such an amazing question. If you do not know the answer for this one, no. Oh, it's 3 months to the exam. You should know this question. What is the question? Why do stop signals on roads have red colored lights? Answer is pretty simple, people. Because of the fact that red has a greater wavelength, it does not, it does not scatter as much. So it will reach longer distance. So even if it's foggy or if it's night, even if the person is a couple of kilometers away, if it's a clear sight, then obviously you'll be able to see that red color. Why? Because red light has greater wavelength, so it does not get easily scattered as that of other colors like violet and blue and all that, which would get scattered much more easily. This is the reason why all the danger lights, all the red light, all these stop signals are put in red. So the person who's coming, if a person is coming at 90 km/h, he should be able to know that the signal is on, so that he can start applying the brakes from there on itself. That is the reason why we use red color, because it avoids all these kind of accidents and dangers. So that is the answer, people. You can read it out if you want to. When light falls on the signal, all colors get scattered much more than much more than red color. So red color gets scattered the least, and because of that, it would travel a longer distance, and hence red color. Such an interesting question for 2-mark, people. It is, it's not just for your, don't just read this question. It has a real life application to it. So don't just study this especially this question, thinking that you have to, vomit in your exam paper or your, in your board exams or your pre-boards. No, it has a real life application. So imagine that and go ahead, thinking that, and read the question. All right, another 3-mark question. This will be the last question. It's a 3-mark question. It's an amazing question again. The question is this: explain with the help of a diagram why the sun is visible to us 2 minutes before the actual sunrise and 2 minutes before after the sunset as well. Advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. If you do the diagram, you would get about 1 to 1.5 marks. So that would assure about 1.5 marks. So I can't really draw it because I'm an amazing artist. I can't draw circles without looking like an anda. I was able to. So anyways, so if this is the sun, if this is the atmosphere that you have, what happens is that if this is basically you can say that this is advanced sunrise. So you see that the ray of light would come straight and then it gets refracted, and if you're standing over here, it appears as though the sunrise is coming from here, and this would be the horizon. If you want, you can draw that as well. This would be the horizon, right? That is the place that you can see. Beyond that, you cannot see. Now, here's what happens. In simple words, you can say that it's because of atmospheric refraction. Now, this is a 3-mark question, so go in a little bit of go on a little bit of explanation. So you can say that the light which is coming from the sun, because of our atmosphere having different densities at different temperature, it undergoes refraction, and it undergoes refraction multiple times before it reaches the rise, and hence it appears as though the sun has risen up, or the sun has the sun is still there even after the actual sun has gone down the horizon, or the actual sun is not yet up in the horizon. So that is why, guys, you have advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. Why? Again, because of atmospheric refraction. Now it's a 3-mark question, so you don't have to write about all Mahakatha, you don't have to write about all Mahabharata, Ramayana and all. It's just a 3-mark question, and the diagram itself is going to fetch you half the marks, about 1 mark to 1.5 marks. You can easily expect from that itself. And a little bit of explanation about atmospheric refraction would do. So again, just mention a couple of key points, like atmosphere has different densities of air at different temperatures, and because of that, it undergoes refraction multiple number of times before it reaches us, and hence it appears, because of that atmospheric refraction, it it appears as if the sun has risen up way before it is did, that is 2 minutes before it has actually done, or it still appears on the sky even though the sun has actually set because of atmospheric refraction. Right guys, so that pretty much is the 3-mark question, and that there completes pretty much all the chapters, all the important questions from all 4 units: your electricity, magnetic effect, your light, as well as human eye and colorful world. That is pretty much it, people. So yes, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, be a part of the squad and be notified of all the sessions that comes ahead. Thanks a lot for joining, people. And if you are looking for the NTSC preparations, there it is guys. This is the YouTube link to join. It's obviously going to be free of cost, so just click on that link and enroll into the subscribe to the NTSC Wala preparation as well. It's called as the NTSC Juggernaut series, where you can actually practice yourself and be better if you guys are planning to give your stage 1 and stage 2. And again, the link for the subscription is given in the description below. The seats are limited, people, so make sure that you guys enroll as soon as you possibly can. AME Pro is the coupon code to avail your discounts. Once again, thanks a lot. My name is Anoop, and thanks a lot. Peace out, people. Enjoy yourself and make sure that you guys prepare yourself very well for your exams. I know that all of you guys are in this season to enjoy, looking forward for your New Year's and all that. I understand the celebrations are important, but these 3 days that is there before that is also very important. Every single day is important, people. So don't just don't just have that expectation. It's like going to a trip, when you're going for the excursion on the next day, you're like all excited and you don't sleep the whole night. Don't be that person. I understand that you will be, but don't be that person. Try to be a little bit more realistic about your dreams right now, right? Try to be a little bit more realistic about your goals, and your goal is to do well in your exam. Your goal is to ace your exams, get that 95%, get that 98%, and that requires a lot of contribution from your side, a lot of focus from your side, and that is all we ask. You do that and we are there to help you out. Whatever doubts you have, if you want me to talk to you personally, just email it to me. We'll have a conversation. Don't worry about it. But make sure that you guys practice. Make sure that you guys give your 100%. Right, guys? That's it from my side. Thanks a lot once again. Peace out, people. This is Anoop signing off for the day. Have a great evening ahead. Bye. Take care.